Greetings, YouTube. In the course of my life, I have encountered numerous people, admittedly, most of them online, that don't seem to understand the difference between sentience and sapience. Now, my adorable cats that I love so much, the ones that particularly Mander, which you frequently see walking across my keyboard or up on my shoulder, is sentient. She is aware. If I move something she wants, she notices. If I pick her up, she reacts. She's aware of the world around her. Okay? That's fine. There are some plants that are aware of the world around them, though that might not be true sentience. That's mostly nerve reflex. But sapience is a special category. Sapience isn't just being aware, sapience is being self-aware. You and I are sapient. And there's a big difference there. And I frequently hear people using the word sentience or sentient when they actually need sapient or sapience. When they're talking about people, people are sapient. Now, there have been times when some categories of humans have derided the very nature of whether some other categories of humans were actually sapient. Look at the slave era in America or the slave era in any country, past or present. Slaves are often derided as being subhuman. I actually know someone who was in a vehicle one day with a woman who commented that black people weren't even human. He was just stunned into silence, mostly because he was trying to cut a business deal with her son, so he couldn't really freely comment on that one. And it's kind of got under my craw that we confuse those two terms. Now, I've encountered the argument in the past when it comes to the abortion controversy, which shouldn't be controversial. It's not a human being. It's not sentient. It's not sapient. It's a potential sapient being. And the potential sapient being gets second-class consideration to the first-class sapient being carrying the fetus. They get to make decisions, not the fetus, and not people that aren't carrying the fetus. I've encountered that particular argument when it comes to sentience and sapience when discussing being omnivorous, which all humans are. We are omnivorous. I recently had somebody talk to me in a thread. I can't remember what the thread was, what the video was. And they commented that there are some people in the vegan community that are convinced that humans are herbivores. They're wrong. Humans can eat a herbivorous diet. That is true. But we are not herbivores. We are omnivores. Like it or not. Like I've often told people, put your thumb here, then slide it over. Oh, look at that. What's that there? You see that pointy thing right there? It's called a canine. We've evolved them for a reason. Now, there are apes that are herbivores. For example, the gorilla. You can live in a herbivorous diet and survive. But we evolved as omnivores. Look at our closest relatives, the chimps and the bonobos. They are omnivores. So are we. That's just the way it is. But the sentience-sapience argument pops up in both of those conversations regularly. But it pops up all the time when I'm having conversations from politics to gaming. There is a difference. And I think people should know the difference. That there's a difference between being aware of the world and being self-aware. Essentially being aware you are aware. There's a big difference there. And I think it's important that we be aware of it.